पहले काम नहीं कर रहा I can give you my introduction for those who are just sitting first time in my session. I am Mahmood Iqbal. I have been in the profession of teaching for the last 32 years. I started my career with Garrison School System in 1991, then spent 9 years in EMC, 6 years in the City School System, 16 years in Lahore Grammar School. Once again, I have joined last year the City School System again. So, my subject is mathematics. I have been teaching mathematics throughout my career, along with all the other duties I was having in the administration, but teaching was very important to me. I went to the class whenever there is a class for me, and I was a regular teacher along with administration, because you want your subject to improve. You have to be a part of a classroom. Otherwise, after some time, your subject knowledge will no more be with you. So that's why teaching is really very important thing. And when you want to do the teaching, you have to see what is required. The first thing in the classroom is the effective discipline. Until your class is not properly disciplined, it is not possible to impart knowledge in the classroom. Now you can see what we are facing when you have to go to teach middle school, high school or college level. You will be facing many things for the discipline in the classroom, and you can see in your environment where you are teaching, you have seen many discipline problems inside the classroom when other teachers are inside and they are facing many problems. You are entering in the classroom and your class is not in a problem. As I entered, all of you are settled properly. There is no problem to me. But normally what is happening, even in the primary school, in the middle school, in the high school, students are having gupshup, they are moving here and there, sometimes they are running away after each other. It is happening. You are entering. Normally some teachers are saying, stop talking, sit down. Bada bol rahe hote hain hum log. And we want to control the class by using our energy in the classroom. And we are not successful. After some time, maybe students are settled, but again they are creating problem for you. The best way which I have observed and I have experienced is I'm entering in the classroom as a teacher. My class is not settled properly. They are creating a fuss in the classroom. Just stand in front of them. Don't utter a single word from your mouth. Look at them. One of the child will definitely see at you, and that child will be sitting on the seat and saying to others, and you are not asking anything. Within few seconds, you will see the whole class will be settled, because your eyes are commanding. You are saying something through your eyes. A message is given by you. No energy you are wasting in the classroom. Then what will happen? They will be settled. We ignore many things when we are entering in the classroom. We are teaching on the front side, board is here, wrappers are lying under my feet as a teacher, and I don't pick them. How the students will pick those wrappers? They are throwing on the floor, and this habit is increasing day by day in the schools. Reason is that teachers don't bother for that. So what you have to do, if any wrapper is in front of you, just pick it, put in the basket. You will not say asking the students to do this thing. They will do it for you, because teacher has done. They will be managing it. If the tables and chairs, the order you want to have is not according to that, you should go for that. And even if it's a normal classroom, try to have straight tables and chairs so that a proper arranged classroom can be seen if someone from outside is coming. Another thing which you can see, a discipline problem in the classes, in the serial, especially 9 and 10. One day, only 3 and 4 students are present in the classroom. And what is happening? You are placing your chair in the middle of the corner of the class. Students are sitting around you and you are teaching. They are not serious. You are also not serious. And what is happening? Class discipline is going down and down by this habit. Whether there are 2 students, 3 students or 20 students in the classroom, being a teacher, it is your duty to use the board to teach the class. Then you will find your class will remember this thing. My teacher has to work properly in a proper disciplined way. Until you are not disciplined, it is not possible your students are disciplined for you. So this is the first point. If you want to have your classroom properly managed and disciplined, you have to be disciplined yourself first of all. It's not like that your lesson has started and you are coming 5 minutes late in the classroom. You have no impact on the students. You are unable to complete your lesson by the end of the lesson and you are taking the time of the other lesson. It's not a good disciplined teacher. So you can see these things are very important. Being a teacher, you are not a class teacher, you are a subject teacher. You are not part of administration, but you have to take care of one more thing. Take a round in the class. In the beginning of the class, I am saying all these things. And in this round, look at their uniform. Look at their shoes. If you find something wrong, you can just ask the child, okay, if you will be improving this thing, especially after the break when you are coming to the classroom, you can see sometimes uniforms are not so clean and neat. They used to run here and there, they don't care for the uniform. So you can just ask the students to keep it maintained throughout the day. If the shoes are not clean, to ask them to clean the shoes on daily basis. And we can see in good schools in the morning time, when assemblies is going on, we used to see the nail cuts and haircut once a week, especially once a week. Minimum we have to check it so that we can maintain this thing from the assembly time. So you can see being a teacher, you should check all these things and just give instructions in a good way. ये नहीं कि आप डांटना शुरू कर दें. No, not like that. Try to give them respect. Say in such a way they will remember your words and they will act on that. So this is very important being a teacher. If you are willing to have a disciplined classroom, so just a minute please. इसके साथ मैंने एक क्वालिटी करूँगा तो इसका चाहिए. Take the first point. Another thing for the classroom management, being prepared for the class. How many of us are going in the classroom and we are well prepared? This is very important. You are full of knowledge. You know the lesson which you have to deliver in the classroom according to the planner which is written by you, and planner should be in your hand. You are placing it in the classroom so that you know in the mind. When you are writing a planner, you are preparing yourself for the class. And sometimes senior teachers, those who are very senior, they used to say this thing, I am so experienced, why I need to write the planner? Again and again the same thing. I have been teaching for the last 32 years and in this session I was writing the planner for my O and A level both classes. And what is happening? When I am writing the planner, I am recalling everything how I need to proceed my lesson. How many questions I have to do? How I can manage my class? What kind of question I need to put in this lesson so that I can go for a work in a better way. So you have to be prepared for your lesson every day and every lesson. This is very important, and for this purpose you should read the books. Until you are not having the habit to read the books, knowledge is not coming to you. Being a good teacher, try to read something on daily basis related to your subjects and not related to your subject. That will be giving enhancement to your mind, and you will be finding different techniques and methods to teach the students. Motivating your students. Motivation is very important. Some students are not working properly. They are having many problems. I can give you an example. If you are having any classroom and it's a routine in every classroom, 3 to 4 minimum students are there, those who are weak students in the class. And they give less time for studies, and normally they are having problems for you. What is happening in the routine method? One teacher is ignoring those 3-4 students because they are weak. He is teaching the rest of the class. And then the next teacher is coming. That teacher also ignoring those 3-4 students. What is happening? Day by day they are going down in the studies. You have to motivate especially those students, and you need to put your energies on them as well, because they are part of your class. Every individual has his or her own life. And if you are ignoring one child, it means you are ignoring one life. For the whole life, that person is ignored. So what you need to do, you have to motivate them. Very simple way. How you are motivating your students, please share with me. If you are finding 3-4 students like that, what techniques you people are using? Raise the hand, please, and give the answer, please, while sitting on your seats, please. Share it with me. How you people are doing. We have to take part. Question answer method is the best technique to teach the classroom. G. Anyone?
We motivate by giving them the stars.
By giving them?
Stars and
Stars.
cards.
This is one way. Okay, whenever a child is doing something right, out of 100%, the child is doing 5% for you. That child, you are giving a star because the child has shown something to you. Right? It's one way. Any other? Teachers, please.
Write some appreciative words on the
Write an appreciative sentence on the notebook. We used to write a sentence. And another thing which I have seen many a times, because when you are sitting in the administration, notebooks are coming to you for rechecking, and the sentences are written by the teacher with wrong spellings and wrong grammar. Okay? Grammar mistakes are there in them. So please, whenever you have to write any encouraging or advised sentence for the child, make it sure it is correct. Whenever we have to write an application to give in the office, make it sure it's a correct application with all things. And when wrong things are coming in the hands of administration, then we don't have anything with us. Any energy? Good remarks? Star. A child is not taking part totally. Don't look at you in the classroom. Don't raise the hand. How you can encourage that child?
By counseling, can
By counseling. Counseling. जी आगे पीछे से जो आप चाहिए.
try to find out the reasons what.
Find out the reason behind it. Why that
involving
child.
that person in that lecture, like just putting some questions to him, or just letting him know that
He's not giving any answer to you. He's sitting.
It is the first lesson when we have just started
We can help
studying
him
for
to
them.
answer. We can help him to
We can help him to answer. I will continue this answer to make it happen. How you can get the intention of those students for you. You, after the lesson, you may call 3-4 students to you. Personally, they are sitting with you whenever they are having free time. You can discuss with them that today we were studying this thing. Definitely you are unable to understand. You can give some time so that they can understand. Then you will say, Beta, I will give you these few questions related to this topic. Prepare 3-4 questions, जो आपके लिए मुश्किल नहीं है, and tell them कि this is the question, what will be the answer? नहीं बता रहे. You can tell them the answer. कि this question has this answer. क्योंकि first thing, a child should take part in the classroom. बोलना चाहिए उसको classroom. Until the child is not speaking, learning start ही नहीं होगी. These 3-4 questions you can explain to them, उन्हें answer बता दें, उनसे कहें बेटा tomorrow I will ask these 3-4 questions and you people have to raise the hand. What will happen? Next day when you are coming in the classroom and you are reviewing your lesson for the yesterday, आप उसको questions कर रहे हैं, when you are asking those questions, now those 3-4 students will raise the hand. They will look into your eyes. This is the first place where you want to bring them first of all. Now when they are giving a right answer, you can appreciate them. Now the child is speaking. That person who is totally not speaking in the classroom. And you know when you have to speak, you have to think. And when you have to think, you have something in your mind. So a correlation बनता है हमारा, and that correlation is very important. In this way, those students who are totally not taking part in the classroom, you can make a part of the class. फिर क्या होगा? When a child is speaking, encouragement, बाकी बच्चे भी सोचेंगे यार बड़ा अच्छा काम किया इसने, but others don't know कि उनके साथ पीछे आपने क्या किया. Don't share with anyone. It is your own working. Silent working should be there behind it. Then you will find students will be having their self-respect and they will be a part of your class. So providing safe, comfortable learning environment, definitely we want to provide this thing in the classroom. We should provide. Until the environment is not comfortable, it's not possible to learn. क्योंकि आप हमारे बच्चे बेचारे बोर्ड का एग्जाम देते हैं, you will know this thing very well. They are having tissues under the hand कि पेपर हमारा गीला ना हो जाए. इस environment में if they are working like that and getting good results, really salute to them. ऐसा ही है ना? So, but we can provide, being a private school, we can provide good environment. We should provide them. Building your students' self-esteem, I have already discussed. Self-respect is very important thing. How you can give it to the students? Don't say तुम. हम अक्सर बच्चे को क्लास में क्या बोलते हैं? तुम ये क्या कर रहे हो? When you say this word, self-respect very sorry. Say the word you in English or आप. What will happen? The child will think अगर टीचर मुझे आप कह रहा है तो मुझे तो कभी भी आपका वर्ड किसी बड़े के लिए यूज ही नहीं करना. And then they will start using the word "aap" for the friends as well. So this is very important. We should start self-respect of the students from our side. Then what is happening in the response? They will be giving self-respect to you. Being creative and imaginative in daily lesson. पहले बात होगी कि you have to be creative. In our system, we used to say that whenever we start a lesson, we should have an activity. We can say it is an activity in the beginning of the lesson, so the students are fresh and they can take part in the whole lesson. मैं एक छोटी सी एक्टिविटी आपके साथ करूँगा. I am a maths person. I will be using a material for the maths thing, so that you people can see what kind of activity we can use. It will be depending on the duration of the class. If your lesson is double, you may use 5 to 10 minutes on the activity, right? But if you have single lesson, you may use 1 or 2 minutes for the activity with even oral questions, but involving some material things and material concepts behind it. Then you will find your students will be taking part in that. I am trying to have this activity with the place value. Place value आती है सबको? जी, do you understand the word place value? हम सब ने मैट्रिक किया हुआ है. तो ऐसा पता है इसने मैट्रिक ना किया हो. सबने किया हुआ. We studied place value and place value started from 1, 10. How many total digits in maths? Total digits in maths, how many? 10. Starting from 0 to 9. There are total 10 digits. इसीलिए सारे मैथ को मसले में डाला हुआ है. Only 10 digits, and we are working on these 10 digits throughout our life. Place value based on these 10 digits, starting from units 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, then 100,000 के बाद million, 10 million, 100 million, then billion, 10 million. So we can see it's a very easy way. When you go for oral discussion in the classroom for something, you will be finding more knowledge with the students. हम quizzes क्यों करते हैं classroom के अंदर? So the students can recall and use the mental work, mental math, especially to give the answers. So you can see हमारे पास एक sequence develop होता है. Ones, tens, 100, then 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, then million, 10 million, then billion. इससे आगे हम स्कूलों में नहीं जाते, तकरीबन इसी लेवल तक हम रहते हैं. ठीक है, many digits are there in 100 billion, so that's why place value is there. मुझे एक मैं स्लाइड भी चेंज कर लेता हूँ. To do this activity, I need to show you some number on the screen, and you people have to work according to my given conditions. Okay, how you will be working for that? 10 people can stand on this side. 10 teachers. आगे 10 आप जी 10 people people can stand on this side. Especially those don't know each other, they should come in one group so that you people can know each other. क्या है कौन, कैसे मिलके काम करना है, दूसरे लोग जो बिल्कुल नहीं जानते आपको। जी 1-10 का ग्रुप इधर आ जाए प्लीज। मैंने सारों को हिस्सा दिलवाया, मेरे पास बहुत सारे पेज, मैं 10 ग्रुप बना सकता हूँ। यस प्लीज। We are teachers. Are you teaching? So why you are taking so much time? Just my students की वो भी हैसियत कर रहे हैं, हम अपने के नाम पे। एक ग्रुप यहाँ पे सेंटर में आ जाए। One group of 10 people can stand in the center, please. सर आप ये हेल्प करें। एक ग्रुप में 0 से 9 तक हर व्यक्ति आगे दूसरे ग्रुप को दें, तीसरे ग्रुप को दें।
You don't have 8 times to check.
Sir, you will find it. इसमें
Do you have
नहीं please 10 people have to be here. मैम आप आ जाइए।
one who is there.
Only 2 groups. This is called ice-breaking activity. Ice-breaking means two people have to know each other. हम एक दूसरे से बोलना शुरू करें। हम बोलते हैं एक दूसरे के साथ। How many groups are there?
3 groups.
3 groups are there. Sir, 3 groups. आप ये वाला पूरा सेंटर में हो जाए, सेंटर में हो जाए, 10 people are in the center.
Will have to just show more.
और अपनी चेयर आप पीछे कर दें ताकि आपको मूवमेंट का मौका भी मिले। चेयर पीछे कर दें थोड़ी सी, दोबारा हम ये रेंज कर लेंगे। ये थोड़ी सी लाइट एक चीज स्क्रीन में सेट करना है कुछ सर हो गए प्लीज। ये सर एक ग्रुप ये रहेंगे, मैम इनको दे देंगे। सर ये फैन सर हो गए, थैंक यू। If anyone is not having, is this group having 0 to 9? You can check 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. क्योंकि एक नंबर एक डिजिट भी मिस हुआ तो आपको प्रॉब्लम आएगी। You people are having 0 to 9, and this group is also having 0 to 9. There is no 0. There is no 0. 0 के बगैर तो मसला ही हल नहीं होना। I give you. Zero for this group. ये वाली लाइन स्क्रीन नजर नहीं आएगी और आप लोगों को मसला होगा। Are you ready? Now I will say a number. One number I will speak first of all for practice. आप थोड़े से पीछे हो जाइए, आपको आगे आना है। जिन्होंने नंबर बनाना है, they will be standing on the front side. Those people who are having those digits to make a number, they will move forward and you will show the number like that, so the number can be made by using the digits. मैम आप कहीं इधर आ जाए ताकि आप देखें क्या करते हैं। Make a number 325. 325. आप इससे मशवरा उधर जी इस जगह लाइन बना लिया। बाकी नहीं है पीछे नहीं साथ नंबर मुझे दिखाए ना, अपने आप को दिखाना।
Your number.
जी
Your number.
they have done first 300। आपने 523 बनाया था पहले, आपका भी 523 है। बड़े नंबर क्या है?
533.
Show your number.
305. Change your position, please. Now one thing, why I have given a very simple number, so that you can understand, whenever you write a number, we start reading from the left side. Right side से हम number नहीं पढ़ते. आप देखिए हम कितने बड़े हो गए. If we can do this mistake, students can do this mistake. हमें गुस्सा नहीं आना चाहिए बच्चों पे, नहीं आना चाहिए. Do you agree with me? हमें बहुत गुस्सा आता है बच्चों पे, क्योंकि जब वो काम सही नहीं करते तो हमारा दिल चाहता है पता नहीं क्या करते हैं. But reason is that we are not giving proper instruction at the class. A set of instruction is given by the teacher to facilitate the student. मैं इसके साथ साथ आपको वो बातें बताता जाऊंगा which are required in the classroom. Please अपने मोबाइल स्विच ऑफ कर दें या मोड पे लगा दें, साइलेंट मोड. ठीक है. Now you can see teacher is a facilitator in the classroom. And you should think what kind of facilitation you have to give to the students. I am not showing a big number to you. मैंने छोटा सा number बोला 325 just to understand first of all how we can make a number. आप देखिए जब physically number बनाएंगे तो notebook पे number लिखना आसान हो जाएगा because physically you have done a practice. Now you people have to make this number. अब आप please go back to your group. आप सब थोड़े से पीछे हो जाएगा, स्क्रीन नजर आ जाए. I am showing the number on the screen. Make this number please. ये करती क्या जाती है सारा कुछ वाली बिल्कुल जीरो पे. इसमें कोई नहीं है. सर आपको बताते हैं हमने अपना साथ ले आना.
The light off.
Okay, I am going to speak the number myself, and you people have to make this number. The next number you have to make 5,265. 267. 5,267. They have time first. Very late. Number तो ये बोला ही क्या करना है? 5,267 बोला मैंने ये नंबर तो बोला ही नहीं था. नकल क्या है? शुक्र है आपने थैंकफुल टू गॉड ये ग्रुप बहुत बोलते हैं. थैंकफुल टू गॉड कि आपने बोलना शुरू किया है. यस यू आर हैविंग इंटरेक्शन विद ईच अदर. प्लीज गो बैक वंस अगेन. ठीक है आपको भी ये नंबर नहीं मारा है क्योंकि सबको नजर नहीं आना चाहिए. यहाँ सबको नजर आए सबको नजर ना आए. से इक्वालिटी इज देयर. जी आर यू रेडी फॉर द नेक्स्ट नंबर? Now it will be a bigger number. Okay? You have to make number 49,576. 5,576. ये बना चुके हैं अभी तक नहीं बना नंबर आपका. आपका 5 कहाँ गया? जी प्लीज रीड द नंबर. 49,576. थर्ड पोजीशन. 49,576. सेकंड पोजीशन. एंड आपका जीरो नजर नहीं आना चाहिए.
I'm not part of it. Actually, they have all the numbers.
When you are showing the number, actually you are a part of it.
Standing there, I'm standing back.
You are showing like this. You are showing like this.
मैं
Again, sequence of number 1 to 5.
नहीं sequence में जाना जरूरी नहीं है. Now I suggest one thing to you. No need to stand in a sequence. When a number is written, आपने अपनी place value लिखनी है. But you have to think about your place value. If I am saying 49,000, तो 10,000 हो गया ना, तो आपको पता है सबसे पहले आपने आना है 9 is 6,000 पोजीशन पे जाना है, ठीक है? You think about your place value. You are yourself a digit, ठीक है? आप अब उस digit को उस place value में फौरन लेके जाएं, दूसरों को ना कहना पड़े यहाँ आओ यहाँ आओ यहाँ आओ. No, you have to arrange yourself. Is it clear? Yes. ये भी चल गया, इसलिए अच्छी बात है क्योंकि मैं आपको दूसरा नंबर विजिबल भी होगा और इस ग्रुप को सबसे ज्यादा मुश्किल होगी बिकॉज़ इट्स डिफिकल्ट टू सी दैट. आई विल टेक द बेस्ट आई एम मैं करता हूं बोलने से अब पता नहीं आएगा बेसिकली जब एक विजिबिलिटी नहीं है difficult to understand. That's why I'm just let me wait for that. This is कुछ बनेगा. Actually, I want to show on the screen the numbers in numerals and in words. Because when we do the place value, we are having two things: to write the numbers and when the numerals are given. So you can easily write a number. Yes. When the number is given in words, so you have to write in numeral yourself. So when the number will be given in words, you have to think more. So that's why it is very important to see the number. Just 1 minute please. Let me see. मैं इसी बोर्ड पे डिस्कस करूँगा. आपके पास लैपटॉप है? मैं अपनी यूएसबी तो उसके साथ अटैच आपको यूएसबी Now you can see, being a teacher, you should have alternates. Yes. I'm having USB and I'm having everything in the computer, but problem is coming with that one. So I'm having a USB so that I can easily go for that.
One person is extra from this.
They are having only 10 digits. Person extra होने से कोई नहीं पड़ेगा.
Then please come and sit here.
You will be the leader.
He's not having the number. That's why I'm sitting extra. They are not having one digit. Now he's sitting here.
ये हेल्प कर देंगे.
Gee, that's why. They both are having 0.
सर आपने ये नंबर याद दिए, ये मैं वो काम कर रही हूँ।
It's okay. Good cooperation. Already done, sir?
No, I'm not showing this number to you.
I already did, sir.
Is it done by you?
Yes.
Yes.
1576.
Yes, we have
अब
done.
चलेगा इसके साथ?
Sir, what about the comma? It's not really ये comma.
Let me tell you. Okay.
You already have done that.
I am showing the next number. इसके बाद आएगा वो. Don't try to be hurry. Make this number please. ये नंबर क्या है? ये गलती लगा हुआ, नंबर पूरा नहीं आ रहा.
There is a number and it was your mistake. Okay?
Just let me check if this security issues क्या है इसमें.
It is 0.
Okay, make this number.
It's
सर आप सामने नहीं आए
Excuse me, sir. Please give us a
Then you can go back out of this group, please. You can't guide them. They have to do it themselves. No guidance is required. That will train first. The rest is बता देता हूँ. Why they are able to make first? Because speed is opposite to them. I can change the position. Okay, ये ग्रुप यहाँ आए और आप यहाँ चले. Okay. सर एक 3 मेल ना एक ग्रुप में एक मेल चला. शाबाश. आप में से एक मेल है. हाँ जी उसमें बता दें ताकि बैलेंस हो जाए. हाँ मैं चेक कर लूँ. अभी नहीं बनाना नहीं इसमें तो इशू जी. आर यू रेडी? अभी मैं अगला नंबर नहीं आप बनाएंगे सर. इसमें ये फ्रीज करना है स्लाइड ओके. नेक्स्ट नंबर 90,527,348. Just tell me one thing. Can you apply this activity for class 2?
No.
Why not? How many digits you are teaching in class 2?
9,
How many place values you are teaching in class 2? 2 digits numbers, 3 digit numbers, 3 digit का पढ़ाते हैं ना? Yes. We can apply only 3 digits. देंगे आप पूरे 10 digits in the classroom, but the numbers you are asking to the students, they will be of 3 digits. Is it clear?
Yes.
We can apply this activity at every level. ये कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि इतना बड़ा नंबर है तो हमने इसी क्लास के लिए सोचा है. No. We can go according to the class level. You have to decide which class you are teaching and how you can manage this activity. Is it clear?
Yes.
अब इसमें 10 million आ गया है ना?
second
90 million. जी?
second number now, which you are discussing. Next number is
Yes. Just I am going to show you the next number and please make sure. बस दो तीन नंबर और उठाने दो. जी? 65. And the last
last 2 words are missing.
Sorry, it's not my fault. Yeah, laptop का मजबूत है. ये नहीं अपनी
Now it's
आप थोड़ा सा कर रहे हो.
Okay, you can just make the last number. We don't want to waste the time. 1 and the digit is missing.
0.
Where is 0? मैंने सुना था कि जेंट्स मैथ्स में बड़े इंटेलिजेंट होते हैं. Please collect the pages and come back to the seats, please. मैं क्या करूँ? मैं किस तरह से करूँ? मुझे अपनी वापस जाना है. तो ये उतार दे आपने. Okay. Please, thank you. You can see I have written 4 characteristics of a well-managed classroom. Well-managed classroom, 4 features are there. High level of student involvement. This is the first thing. Ineffective teacher. What is happening? Teacher is working. I mean, in this workshop, in this activity, I was not working for anything. I was just giving you the instructions, and you people were working. So, ineffective teacher. Teacher is working, or effective teacher क्या? Students are working. So you can see if your students are working in the classroom, they will be in a learning phase. But if a teacher is working in the classroom, students are not in the learning phase. Is it clear?
Yes.
Then you can see clear students' expectations. और यहाँ पे visibility का थोड़ा सा issue है. Okay. Ineffective teacher. Teacher says know everything in chapter number 3. वो बताओ ये क्या रहेगा? You can go to chapter number 3. You are finding the knowledge related to this topic in chapter number 3. That is ineffective teaching. Why you are commanding this thing is the student has to do, book is available with the student. It was already at home. Child is coming to the school in a teacher's class. Why? Because teacher has to give the information, him or herself. So you can see effective teacher tell students objectives of the lessons and tests. So you need to see whenever you are entering in a classroom. सबसे पहली बात क्या होती? What is your objective? What is your objective of the lesson? And then you want to achieve that objective, and by the end of the lesson, when you are asking the questions to the students to overview the lesson, you came to know whether your objective is achieved or not. This is most important thing for an effective teacher. Try to be effective teachers. Don't try to be ineffective teacher in the classroom. हम ineffective कब होते हैं? जब हमारी तैयारी नहीं होती. When we don't have in our mind कि हमने करना क्या है, किस तरतीब से करना है, how you will involve the students. Recently, I have attended a class of class 4 teacher. Principal asked me, Musa, you need to go to that class because it's a math lesson going on. Double lesson was there. Teacher was not informed. And really I was happy when I attended the lesson. Double lesson, I was sitting in the classroom and I was not thinking to go outside because it was so interesting lesson and students were in learning phase. What was happening? The students were working. She was just giving instructions and guiding the students. They were having activity, they were having notebook work, they were having other than notebook work on the flashcards like this. Then they were having sticky notes, they were working on the sticky notes separately, placing them in the book and the notebook according to the instructions of the teacher, and unseen questions were done by the students. So you can see effective teacher is very important and learning will be going on. Then little wasted time, confusion of and disruption. Teacher punishes according to the mood. Students always ask what the assignment is. ऐसे लोग होते हैं ना? They are not effective teachers. Effective teacher क्या है? Teacher has discipline plan and posts assignments. वो बच्चों को कहता है कि ये करो, now you have to do this, you have to do this, and all the information are given by the teacher beforehand. Until informations are not given properly to the students, they will be unable to work accordingly. So they try to be effective teacher in the classroom. Your classroom will be well managed class. ठीक है? Knowledge behind this thing is the knowledge. Teacher should have the knowledge first of all. फिर आप जाएंगे. Work oriented. Ineffective class क्या होती है? Teacher tells but doesn't practice procedures. Teacher yells and flicks light switches. यानी कि वो time pass करने की कोशिश करता है. Because he is not or she is not properly prepared for the lesson. वो lesson गुजारना मुश्किल हो जाता है टीचर के लिए. If there is a good class sitting in front of you, तो फिर तो बहुत ही बुरे हालात होते हैं. I am telling you this thing. When you will be teaching the senior classes, you are starting O levels, so you need to see what will be happening. The student, O level student, is very sharp. क्योंकि वो thinking process पे चल रहा होता है. वो cramming पे बिल्कुल नहीं होता. That's why you need to prepare yourself. yourself. Author can teacher practice procedures until they become routine and knows how to bring class to attention. उसको पता है मेरी क्लास को वापस attention में कैसे लाना है. अगर detract भी होगी क्लास, then teacher knows how I need to work for them. ठीक है, हमारी इस एक्टिविटी में बेतहाशा प्रॉब्लम्स आई हमें, because you can see sometimes laptop is not working, sometimes the screen is not working, but we managed it a little bit and we are able to move on. हमने बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम इस पे वेस्ट नहीं किया, ना करना चाहिए था. So you can see, try to be an effective teacher. I will move quickly because the time is because O-level orientation will be much more important for us. स्क्रीन भी थोड़ा सा हो सकता है, इसका विजन
normal naturalize.
नहीं सर, वो मुझे वैसे ही आता है. मुझे पता नहीं क्या लिखा नहीं, वो मैं आई एम थिंकिंग कि आपको विजिबल हो जाए ना. Being now I am sharing a quick classroom management tips. The first thing for a teacher, you have to use natural and normal voice level in the classroom. Don't shout in the classroom. Don't put duster on the tables again and again just to ask the students to stop talking, stop talking. You have to use your natural way. आप इतने natural हो कि क्लास को पता हो कि my teacher is having this routine and I need to follow it. पहले मैं आपसे डिस्कस कर चुका हूँ. So try to be normal. Try to use normal and natural voice level in the classroom. ठीक है जी, shouting नहीं करें, कोई फायदा नहीं होता उसका. Students will be listening for a moment to you, then again they will be in the same phase. और फिर आप shouting शुरू करेंगे पूरी क्लास में. Students and teacher shouting is there. ऐसे ही होता है फिर बात. ठीक है, कई दफा आपने देखा होगा कि you are passing by the corridor और अंदर क्लासरूम के अंदर शोर हंगामा और टीचर का शोर रहता होता है. So try to follow this way. Speak only when the students are quiet and ready. I told you, especially maths teacher, English teacher, they think if we are not starting the lesson well in time, we will be wasting our time. After the board में जब शुरू हो जाते हैं and they start writing, students even don't have the books and the notebooks in their hands. Come to the class, talk to them, ask them how are you? Are you good? How was the day? Anything happened very difficult for you yesterday? कोई share करता है तो let the child share that thing. It will take hardly 1 minute of your class. Then ask them, take out the books and the notebooks, and let them ready for the lesson. Because they are having a changing, they are in changing phase. Okay, they were studying English, now it's a maths lesson. A hell of difference in both the subjects. After maths, it's Islamic lesson. You can see it's entirely a different thing. So let them be ready for that lesson. बच्चे हैं, we need time, they also need time. अब क्या होता है? Another thing which is happening in the classes nowadays, कि whenever you are asking, open the bags and take out the books, bags are already open. You move खुले हुए zips खुली होता है ऐसा? Yes. And we don't ask them close the zips of your bags. Please make it your habit. Whenever you are giving the command, open the zips and take out the books and notebooks. And then after that, you can say, okay, close the zips of your bags. What will happen? They will be habitual for that because command is coming from every teacher in the class. फिर आपकी क्लास में खुले मुंह वाले बैग नहीं होंगे. Sometimes students are jumping over the bags, even teacher. How you can stop them? Because books are inside. Whether it is Islamic book is there or not, book is inside. Don't have this habit in the classroom because you are jumping over the bag and students are jumping over the bag. Please stop this thing. It is very important. Tell them respect of books is very important. Tell them until you are not respecting the books, you can't get the knowledge from them. So then you will find your students will start respecting the books. ये छोटी-छोटी बातें हैं, but they are very important in the life of a class. Behavior issues, use hand signals and other non-verbal communications. You can see, is it possible that I am sitting here in the corner and I am teaching the class? Is it possible? So that's why in private schools, you don't have the chairs for the teachers and they have to stand whole lesson, for double lesson, even for 3 consecutive lessons in 3 different classes and the teacher has to teach. So teacher is visible to the students. Your actions, your hand movements, all these things basically explaining the things to the students. So that's why you should use this thing. ये ना हो कि teacher is just standing like a statue and teaching. Use board for Islamic lesson, for Urdu lesson, for English lesson. Your board full of informations. I don't have the board today, that's why I'm unable to write anything on that. Otherwise, when I'm having workshop, I used to use my board a lot. और मेरी सारी वर्कशॉप बोर्ड पे ही मुंतकिल हो जाती है because people are having their problems and they used to discuss with me. So even for Islamic lesson, your board should be full of information. आपने lesson पढ़ाने, just give bullet points on the board. What is going on? Topic आ गया पहले. Topic is written by you on the board as well. Then bullet points are going on for Islamic topic, and then at the end you can say no, you can start reading the book, and the students are finding all the information given by you on the board in the book. Then they will be understanding, yes, our teacher knows everything. How it can be done? When you are preparing the lesson plan by using the book. ठीक है? तो उसको use करके आप बनाएं. Your information should be beyond the books, not less than the book. ठीक है? इसलिए try to be a teacher. Those teachers who are having a book in the hand and they are teaching, क्या वर्थ रह जाएगी? कोई भी. Because teacher is having everything here. And if you are using a book to look into the information and then giving it to the students, I think there is no respect for that teacher. So you should have knowledge. आपने किताब को हाथ भी नहीं लगाना. When I am starting even for maths lesson and I am giving a new concept, पता ही नहीं होता बुक कहाँ पड़ी है. I am giving the concept. Maybe I am writing board 2 or 3 times in senior class, but when a question we have to write, we are using a book. Otherwise, no need of book in the classroom. So for every subject, make it sure that you are having enough knowledge that you can explain the things with your own mind. आपको बुक का सहारा ना लेना पड़े. This is very important for a teacher. Always have well designed होना चाहिए lesson. होता है आप लोगों का? Effective teaching. ये बेसिकली यहाँ सारा कुछ हिला है. इसके अंदर आगे बताइए क्या वजह है. हम लोग मेरी ये वो वाली वर्कशॉप्स हैं जो मुद्दों से बड़ी सही तरीके से चल रही हैं. यहाँ पे तो इसके अंदर प्रॉब्लम है आपके सेट के अंदर. Connect what you are teaching to the real life. This is most important thing in teaching. Whatever you are teaching, connect it to the real life. आप देखिए place value. आपने पढ़ी, हमेशा टीचर नंबर बोलती है या बुक पे लिखा होता है, हम उसको वर्ड्स में लिखते हैं, न्यूमरल्स में लिखते हैं. ऐसे ही होता है. आज हमने क्या सीखा कि we ourselves can be a digit. हम खुद भी एक डिजिट के तौर पे सामने आए and we are able to make numbers. So you should see this thing whenever you are giving any kind of knowledge in the class. Something material is in your hand, and that material is not too costly. Very simple, very very easy to bring in the classroom. As you can see, I am having this. What is the shape? Rectangle. Right? How many corners? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can see what I'm doing. I have touch of the corner. What is the other name of this corner?
Edge.
Vertex. आप मैथ्स के लोग नहीं, इसलिए मुझे बताना पड़ा. Math students. Now informations are coming from teachers. What is the name of the other name? Vertex. Corner and vertex. Sometimes book is giving one name, second name is not given in the book. Teacher is giving this information. What is the name of this side? It is called side or edge. अभी से आगे बोला था. So you, how many sides are there? 4. It's a plane figure. As you can see, my slide shape is rectangle, having 4 corners, 4 sides. How many faces of this slide? Face. 2. सामने एक ही में नजर आता है. There is only one. Rectangle is 2-dimensional shape and having these properties. हम क्या करते हैं, बच्चे को प्रॉपर्टीज लिखाना शुरू कर देते हैं. Our rectangle has 4 corners, our rectangle has 4 sides, our rectangle has 1 face. बच्चे को भूल जाता है because रट्टा नहीं लगता. A material thing is in your hand. Ask the student to take a page and touch the corners, touch the vertices, that's the sides, that's the face. अब हम इससे अगली स्टेज पे चले जाते हैं. Now from this known to unknown, already my students know about a rectangle, and now we want to move to another shape. What is this shape?
Cuboid.
Yes, clear? It is a cuboid. Now you can see it has 3 dimensions: length, breadth, and height. Length, width, and height. Breadth, width, both names are correct. Now we have to see what are the characteristics. आपके पीछे पे है तो इनको नजर नहीं आ रहा, कोई ऐसा इशू है? People are a little bit having problem. They are unable to see me. आपको बैठना पड़ेगा. हाँ मैं अगली स्टेज पे आ जाएगा, सोफे पे आ जाएगा. यहाँ पीछे बैठे. जी. Now we have to see the characteristics of a cuboid. Yes, ma'am. How many corners of a cuboid? Have a seat, please, and think about the number of corners of this cuboid. 8. Now, how a student can learn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. सारी क्लास काउंट कर रही है. Yes. That is a learning in the classroom. कुछ रट्टा नहीं लगाना पड़ेगा. Now the second question: how many faces are there? 6. Top, bottom, side, left, right. आपके साथ front, back. Touch किया, names भी सामने आ गए. Now the student can learn 6 faces of a cuboid. How many edges of this cuboid?
4.
7. 8. Do you agree, sir? जी मैम, कितनी edges?
2, 4, 5, 6.
This room is the shape of a
Cuboid.
This room is the shape of a ये रेक्टेंगल पे हम बैठ ही नहीं सकते, उसके ऊपर बैठ सकते हैं, अंदर तो नहीं बैठ सकते ना. Our 3D shape has a capacity. और उस कैपेसिटी में हम सारे बैठे हुए हैं. ठीक है, इसके अंदर एयर भी है, वो भी इसकी कैपेसिटी में शामिल है. वॉल्यूम जिसे हम कहते हैं. ठीक है. Now you can see edges we have to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12. अब याद रहेगा सर? There are 12 edges of a cuboid. Try to relate the knowledge with the real life. हमने आमतौर पे ये सोचा हुआ है कि सेल प्राइस, कॉस्ट प्राइस, प्रॉफिट लॉस के सवालों में जनाब रियल लाइफ के साथ में चीजें मिलेंगी. तो we will be finding the connection of everything with the real life. अलजेब्रा का आपने अलजेब्रा सिखाना है क्लास 5 के अंदर. Where algebra is starting with the students. Now tell me how you can connect it to the real life. क्यों अलजेब्रा समझ में आया, रियल लाइफ से कनेक्ट भी हो जाए. Those who are teaching अलजेब्रा, कोई पढ़ाता हो ऑफिस 6, 7, 8 तक पढ़ाते हैं ना, 9, 10 का भी पढ़ाते हैं. We need to introduce अलजेब्रा जहाँ पे 2 के साथ x लगता है, 3 के साथ y लगता है, ऐसे ही है ना. A variable is coming and child is totally confused. ये क्या हो रहा है? Why this variable is attached with that? How you can connect it to the real life? और आप उसे बताएं कि ये U राइज हो रहा है. Those who like parrots, raise the hand. जिनको parrots पसंद है, रखे हैं. Australian parrots रखते हैं घर में आप. How many do you have? 18. She is having 18 लिख के, अब मेरे पास बोर्ड नहीं है, सॉरी. 18 लिख के आगे क्या लिखेंगे? P. 18 के साथ क्या लिखा? P is a variable. 18 is a constant. अब आपने सबसे पहले बच्चों को सिर्फ नंबर्स पढ़ाए थे. Now a variable is attached with that. क्या है? अलजेब्रा. उसको समझ आएगी. 18P means 18 parrots. कल को जब आप उसमें x लगाएंगे तो आप कहेंगे कि x means number of is a parrot. X means a parrot. हम 18x लिख सकते हैं. X stands for a parrot. लेकिन आप वही वाला लेटर लगाएंगे which you are having according to the name of that parrot. Those who like cats, suppose I am having one cat, तो 1C. ठीक. फिर उसके बाद a child is having 2 cats, one child is having 1 cat, another child is having 3 cats. आप बच्चे से पूछेंगे how many total cats do you have? 1, 2, 3, 6 cats. वैसे बच्चे से कहेंगे 1c + 2c + 3c करें तो वो कंफ्यूज हो जाता है, बट आई हैव टू do. When you are relating it to the real life, you will find your students will be in a learning phase. समझ आ रही? I have given a topic which you feel कि पता नहीं इसकी real life example क्या होगी. I have given how you can relate algebra to the real life. बहुत सारे topics हैं, as you can see, information handling you are teaching in your classes. Information handling जिसे हम क्या कहते हैं? एक और नाम है इसका
Problem solving.
स्टैट का टॉपिक पढ़ाते हैं ना. You can see you are teaching statistics or information handling in the play group. क्या पढ़ाते हैं? प्ले ग्रुप के लोग कितने हैं यहाँ पे? अब मानता ही कोई नहीं है. मुश्किल से मैंने बोलना सिखाया, अब बोलते कोई जी. Those who are handling play group नर्सरी, वहाँ हम information handling पढ़ाते हैं. क्या पढ़ाते हैं?
Problem solving.
जी
Using operators.
नहीं, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग की बात ही नहीं हो रही. बात हो रही इंफॉर्मेशन हैंडलिंग, जिसमें हम स्टैट्स में क्या होता है? डाटा कलेक्शन. डाटा कलेक्शन करने के तरीके पिक्टोग्राफ और पिक्टोग्राम. सबसे पहले पिक्चर्स. आप मुझे बताएं, आपके यहाँ बुक के अंदर पढ़ा था एक कैट, फिर दूसरी कैट, फिर तीसरी कैट. बच्चा काउंट करता है 1 2 3 कैट्स, 1 डॉग, 5 पैरट्स. बने हुए ना? यू कैन सी पिक्टोग्राम. वी आर टीचिंग रियल लाइफ information handling, तो सारी रियल लाइफ के साथ रिलेटेड है. Then we move further. After this pictogram we move for the bar graph. ठीक है, फिर थोड़ी सी बड़ी क्लास आती है, फिर हम हिस्टोग्राम्स के अंदर चले जाते हैं, फिर हम लाइन ग्राफ की तरफ जाते हैं, पाई चार्ट की तरफ जाते हैं, स्टेम एंड लीफ डायग्राम पे जाते हैं. As we are moving up and up, class level is increasing, knowledge is increasing, and we are relating it to the real life. So whatever you are teaching, in whatever the subject you are teaching, आप साइंस पढ़ा रहे हैं, प्लांट पढ़ाना है, तो एक छोटा सा प्लांट वहां से निकाल के नहीं दिया ना, पॉट समेत लेके आना ताकि प्लांट जाया ना. तो you can see a child can touch the stem, the leaf, the flower, sepals, petals, हर चीज को टच करेगा ना. When the child is having a touch with the thing, आज तक मुझे बताया मैट्रिक के प्रैक्टिकल किए थे तो नहीं ना भूला कि हमारा बीकर कैसा होता है, टेस्ट ट्यूब कैसी होती है, ठीक है, स्टैंड कैसा है. फिर सिर्फ हमने प्रैक्टिकल किए, फिर हमने टेस्ट ट्यूब में तोड़ी भी होंगी, हमने शरारतें भी की, बट वी आर रिमेम्बरिंग एवरीथिंग बिकॉज दैट वाज अ प्रैक्टिकल. सो प्रैक्टिकल वर्क इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर लर्निंग एंड यू हैव टू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ दैट. देन यू विल फाइंड आपके बच्चे लर्निंग में आएंगे राइट फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग. ना ये नहीं वो लेवल हम 8 में शुरू कर रहे हैं तो हमारे पास 8 से जाके ये काम शुरू होगा. नॉट एट ऑल. We have to start it from the table. So the students are moving towards knowledge, not for the cramming of anything. So this is I just want to move क्योंकि बाकी बातें हम बहुत सारी इसमें सिखा भी चुके हैं. How to teach effectively. ये बातें मैंने भी आपको प्रैक्टिकली करके दिखाई. A effective teacher knows how students know and what they need to learn. एक बच्चे को कैसे पता चलेगा? अब देखिए प्री स्कूल में क्या होता है. यू हैव सॉफ्ट बोर्ड्स एंड यू आर हैविंग शेप्स और डिफरेंट कलर्स. हम उस लेवल पे क्या सिखाना चाहते हैं? कलर्स, शेप्स. फिर उसके अंदर हम इंफॉर्मेशन डालते हैं फॉर अल्फाबेट्स, फॉर डिजिट्स, फॉर हरूफ तहज्जी. ठीक ऐसे ही करते हैं ना. यू कैन सी, यू नो दैट हाउ योर स्टूडेंट्स कैन लर्न और उनको अट्रैक्शन कहाँ से मिलेगी. फिर उसके बाद आपको पता होना चाहिए व्हाट दे नीड टू लर्न, ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है. उसकी बात हम पहले कर चुके हैं. तो दैट्स व्हाई इनकरेज रिस्क टेकिंग, मैंने बात बता दी आपको. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अ टीचर कि बच्चे को रिस्क लेना सिखाएं. whether the answer is right or wrong, a child should have the courage to participate working on this line. Is it clear? So these are the things where you need some dedication, you need some time, extra time, क्योंकि आपको चीजों से thoroughly गुजरना पड़ेगा. Then you will be able to guide the student. So risk taking जरूर सिखाया करें. Challenge जो अच्छे बच्चे होते हैं आपके, you can see whenever you are teaching, some students are very intelligent. फिर उसके बाद दूसरों को तंग करते हैं. You should have some extra work with you, so that you can give it to that child and let it be busy. You may utilize that child for the guidance of weak students, but in a very proper way. Notebook checking is a big issue for us because piles of notebooks are there and daily we have to check them. You can go peer checking की भी आप लोग peer checking in your classrooms? Yani you are exchanging the notebooks of the students with each other and they are using a lead pencil to check the notebook of the friend. बच्चा कभी mistake नहीं छोड़ेगा, ऐसे ही है ना? And they are using a lead pencil. What is happening? एक वीक में आप एक दफा peer checking कर लें, आपका खासा काम reduce हो जाता है. There are techniques for that. Even you are teaching, आपके हाथ में red ball point है, child is working in the class, independent काम चल रहा है. While passing through आप नोटबुक पे नजर मारते हैं, आप देखने आते हैं साथ में प्रॉब्लम, आप बेसिकली नोटबुक चेक नहीं कर रहे, you are looking at the work of the child whether it is correct or incorrect. अपना काम रिड्यूस करने के लिए आपने 4 टिप्स भी लगा दी, it's all right. But you can go for peer checking and then you will find आपका notebook work काफी reduce हो जाता है. And what is happening? Students understand what is the mistake in the other work. और उससे अंडरस्टैंडिंग बेहतर होगी बच्चों की, तो वी मे गो फॉर दैट. इज इट राइट? Another thing which is very important, critical skills in teaching. ये सारी बातें हमारी हो चुकी हैं. Learn how to ask the right question. सही सवाल कब और कैसे पूछने. Being a teacher you should know. अगर आपको क्वेश्चन ही पूछना नहीं आ रहा एट द राइट टाइम एट द राइट प्लेस, लर्निंग विल नॉट बी देयर इन योर क्लास. ठीक है? तो यू हैव टू लर्न हाउ टू आस्क द राइट क्वेश्चन, हाउ टू गेट आंसर फ्रॉम द स्टूडेंट्स. इफ आंसर इज नॉट, incomplete answer is coming to you, don't complete answer yourself. Float in the classroom that question so that any other child can complete the answer. This is very important. अक्सर क्या होता है, बच्चों की तरफ से आंसर पूरा नहीं आता, हम फौरन बता देते हैं तो नो दिस इज द राइट आंसर. नो, प्लीज डोंट डू दिस थिंग. पुट योर क्वेश्चन इन द क्लासरूम. हाफ आंसर आ गया राइट, हाफ रॉन्ग है, फ्लोट इन द क्लास सो द अदर स्टूडेंट्स कैन थिंक ओवर दैट एंड लेट देम थिंक. इसलिए हम कहते हैं रेज योर हैंड्स. क्यों कहते हैं रेज योर हैंड? सो एवरी स्टूडेंट कैन थिंक अबाउट द आंसर. अगर एक बच्चा बगैर हैंड रेज किए बोल देगा आंसर, तो जिसने सोचना है उसको मौका नहीं मिलेगा. Is it right? So that's why encourage your students to raise the hand, not to speak in the classroom for the answers until you are not asking. Give time to your average and weak students so that they can go through the thinking process. Then you will find your students will be improving. ठीक है? तो ये बातें बड़ी important है. Learn about work created by other students. Sometimes we should share the work of a good students with the class. And sometimes if a very good thing is done by the student, you can display in the classroom on the soft board. And if the work is really excellent, which is related to the school, display should be on the board, which is the board for the whole school. होना चाहिए ना ऐसा. You can see what we are doing. We are having classrooms और सामने front पे corridor है, corridor की wall है. On the wall, we have pasted the newspapers. हमने टेप के साथ लगाई हुई है. Wherever the work is done by the student, which is other than the class and homework, teachers used to paste the work so the other students can see what work is done by. 4 सेक्शन है या 3 सेक्शन है एक क्लास के, तो वो तीनों सेक्शन का काम लगा हुआ है. Different students are having the work. You can see creativity is coming. Creativity ऐसे ही आएगी ना. When you are reading the other work, you are doing yourself, then you are comparing yourself with other work, whether your work is of good level or not. So you are having many techniques for learning and understanding in the classroom, ठीक है, and outside the classroom. तो ऐसे डिस्प्ले अपनी जो वॉल्स आपकी हैं, जो सामने हैं, उनके ऊपर बनाएं, so that you are pasting the work of the student. छोटे बेशक आप वो ले लें, ये जो colored पेज होते हैं, क्या उसे कहते हैं, sticky notes. Sticky notes can easily be pasted anywhere. So you will be having उनको paste करने दें for few days, 2 दिन 3 दिन. Then नए आएं तो you can replace with the old ones, and you are having a good material for you as well. हमने कई दफा competitions करने होते हैं, ऐसे competition उर्दू, English, and we want to have. और फिर जब स्कूल मैगजीन बनता है तो हमारे पास बड़ा मसला होता है. टीचर से कहते हैं कि बच्चों से लिखवाएं, बच्चे लिख के नहीं देते, और हेड हमारी शामत भी आती है कि क्यों नहीं काम हो रहा. आई टेल यू वन थिंग, व्हेन यू आर हैविंग योर क्लास वर्क, प्लीज ट्राई टू कलेक्ट गुड वर्क ऑफ द स्टूडेंट फ्रॉम द क्लास वर्क फॉर दोज मैगजीन्स एज वेल. ओरिजिनल वर्क होता है वो बच्चों का. ऐसे राइटिंग नज़में लिखी, पोएम्स लिखी, उसके अलावा उन्होंने कुछ और लिखा है. Whatever a good thing is coming in front of you, please keep it with you with the name of the child so that you can hand over for the magazine to the administration. आपका काम बहुत आसान हो जाएगा और आपके पास ऐसा मटेरियल होगा जो ओरिजिनली आपको वैसे नहीं मिलेगा. When you are asking especially to the students to write within 1 or 2 days, बच्चा नहीं कर पाता. It is not possible. हेड ने फोन किया, मुझे भी बात बताऊं, कभी ऐसा भी होता है. He asked me, सर वो जो क्लास 11 हमारी पास आउट कर गई है ना, यानी उसने एग्जाम दे दिया, उसका रिजल्ट आने वाला है अभी इस वक्त. They have given the exam of maths by the mid of May. We are on that page. आप मुझे बताएं, बच्चा जो एग्जाम दे चुका है वो कॉपियां संभाल के रखेगा? नहीं रखेगा. तो फिर मैंने ढूंढी, बिकॉज उनको बड़ी जरूरत थी असल, बिकॉज हेड ऑफिस की रिक्वायरमेंट थी कि ये ऐसा चाहिए हमें, बिकॉज क्लास 11 वाज ऑलरेडी क्लियर फ्री फ्रॉम द स्कूल, बहुत पहले थी, फिर ये काम नहीं हुआ था. देन आई कलेक्टेड फ्यू नोटबुक्स, फिर कुछ पास पेपर्स का काम किया होता है, जहाँ पे कहीं सिग्नेचर थे कहीं नहीं थे, तो सिग्नेचर तो मैं कर सकता था बिकॉज वर्क वाज डन. बट यू कैन सी समटाइम वेरी ऑड सिचुएशन इज कमिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ अस, लेकिन हम इनकार नहीं करते, हम कोशिश करते हैं कि वी आर एबल टू फाइंड आउट एनी सॉल्यूशन. तो टीचर इज अ पर्सन who will be finding the solution for the problems. ये वो टीचर वही होता है. Whenever a problem is arising in front of us, we have to find out the solution and we need to give the answer for that. So try to learn about work created by other students. How to work with proper with people around the world. Now you can see, आज दुनिया बदल गई है ना. We are like the global village बन गई दुनिया, ऐसे ही है ना. So you can see informations are there on the net, हर जगह मिल रही हैं. Your students are writing. You should create the things in that, ताकि वो इन नेट वाली चीजों को भी कभी-कभी यूज करें, but not for the wastage of time. ये आपने ख्याल रखना है कि don't give such a task which can waste the time of the students. तो हमें हमेशा सोच समझ के काम लेना है, so that global world को भी बच्चे टच करें. This is very important. सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट की बात पहले भी हो गई हुई है. प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग स्किल्स, ये बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है फॉर अ टीचर. ठीक है. डिफाइन द प्रॉब्लम, आइडेंटिफाई द गिवन एंड मिसिंग इंफॉर्मेशन. यू कैन सी in our own habits we don't have the habit of reading. हमें एक न्यूमेरिकल आ जाए ना किसी भी सब्जेक्ट में, फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री मैथ में आ जाए, we don't read the statement properly, and you know information are always in the statement, और उसमें से एक information miss हो जाए क्वेश्चन सॉल्व नहीं होता. तो you can see this is very important, identify the given and missing information. ठीक है. How to define a problem, फिर उसमें identification करना सिखाएं कि they have to identify what is given, what is missing, what they have to find out that. जो given है उसमें से known से unknown में कैसे जाना. You need to guide them, let them go. आप खुद ना पूरा क्वेश्चन बोर्ड पे सॉल्व करवा दें. Normally what we are doing, we are solving a question. पहला किया, दूसरा किया, तीसरा किया. What is the use of that? One type of information, one type of method, solve one question on the board with the help of students. वो आपको steps लेके चले आगे. उसके बाद let them work independently in the notebook if you are willing for board exams. ठीक है. ये बात बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है. Ask question, identify the possible solution. ये सारी बातें डिस्कस करनी चाहिए. अब देखिए we are having many methods to solve the question. Let the students help you. Once I went to class 6 to 3 years back की बात है. I asked a question in the class and I got a method for the solution जो पूरी जिंदगी मेरे सामने नहीं आया. And I was astonished कि यार मेरे दिल में कभी ये बात आई नहीं और बच्चे ने मुझे आंसर दिया. So you can see when you are going to identify the possible solutions, students will be helping you what kind of solutions you can have. This is very important. Learning आपकी भी होगी साथ साथ और होती है for every stage. So evaluate those solutions and determine the answer. Practice very important for everything. Practice is very important. Very intelligent student don't make practice. कभी भी वो अच्छा रिजल्ट नहीं देगा जितना मर्जी इंटेलिजेंट बच्चा. Practice is very important in इसमें teaching. Now, I am coming for that session, especially we people are sitting here. Subjects कौन-कौन से पढ़ा रहे हैं? Physics, chemistry, bio, English. English, जी, okay, put on Urdu,
Islamiyat,
maths, Islamiyat, Pakistan studies, then history and geography, Pakistan studies. ठीक, तो physics पढ़ाने वाला था, chemistry, bio, accounting, economics. क्योंकि आप जब इधर जाएंगे तो I'm going to give you the detailed information regarding this CAIE at a glance. We need to see what is that. ठीक,
Cambridge,
हमने O level start करना है. We should know CAIE. It stands for Cambridge
Assessment International Education.
ठीक, तो ये वर्ड हमेशा लिखा होगा जब कि आपकी कॉरेस्पॉन्डेंस होगी विद द कैम्ब्रिज यूनिवर्सिटी और द ब्रिटिश काउंसिल. They will be using the word CAIE as an abbreviation and it means Cambridge Assessment International Education. Sorry, आज मेरी स्लाइड्स बहुत क्लियर है लेकिन ये भी इशू है इसका, इस वजह से हमारी स्लाइड्स क्लियर नहीं. अदरवाइज आपको प्रॉपर नजर आएंगे अगर मेरा लैपटॉप इसके साथ कोऑर्डिनेट कर. What is Cambridge? Cambridge is a non-teaching and non-profit department of University of Cambridge. ठीक, University of Cambridge का डिपार्टमेंट है और ये बात बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है यहाँ पे. It is non-teaching and ठीक, प्रॉपर्टी की बात नहीं बोलो. Whatever the amount they are collecting in the shape of fee from Pakistan, they are investing in Pakistan for different projects. ठीक है, तो CAIE ये काम कैम्ब्रिज से ये काम करती है with the collaboration of our government of Pakistan to invest that money in different projects. पाकिस्तान में यूज होती हैं, बहुत से प्रोजेक्ट्स चल रहे हैं. The world largest provider of international program for education of 5 to 19 years old students. So today I will give you the detail for that. Okay, which program is there for 5 years to onward. So 5 to 19 years of age programs are there by the Cambridge University and they are working on that. Dealing with over 10,000 schools in more than 160 countries. ठीक है? ये schools हैं, students नहीं हैं. 10,000, more than 10,000 schools. पाकिस्तान बहुत बड़ी मार्केट है for Cambridge and फैसलाबाद में जो थोड़े से स्कूल हैं, those who are providing O level education or A level, but when you move to Lahore, Islamabad and Karachi, you will be finding maximum number of schools and colleges for this system of education. करोड़ों रुपया इकट्ठा होता है in regarding examination only. ठीक है, तो we can see they are having 10,000 schools and 160 countries. इससे भी ज़्यादा हो शायद. Globally recognized by the best university. This is very important. Whenever a child will be having a certification of Cambridge University, when that child is applying for the university education, it is recognized all over the world, America, Canada, Europe, जहाँ भी चले जाएं, this education is acceptable. ठीक है, this is very important. If the certification you are getting, उसकी worth क्या है? It's having a very high worth internationally, not nationally, internationally as well. इसकी certification बहुत important. So is it clear? कि CAIE क्या चीज है and why we are sitting for this session today so that we can. उसकी basic से मैं चला ताकि आपको कुछ information दे सकूं. Further insight into the categorization. अब categories हैं इनकी. एक है 6 administrative zones are there in the world. 6 हिस्सों में दुनिया को तकसीम किया हमने and Pakistan is in zone 4. ठीक है, the world is divided into 6 zones and Pakistan lies in zone 4. आपको जब भी information चाहिए हो कैम्ब्रिज यूनिवर्सिटी से related Pakistan, आप zone 4 से related information collect करेंगे. Then you will be having a proper information for zone 4. 9 regional teams are there in the world from Cambridge and one of the team is working in Pakistan in all the major cities of Pakistan. In Faisalabad, we are having. They are dealing Jam, Sargodha, these smaller areas in Faisalabad. Similarly, Lahore is a big center, Islamabad is a big center, Karachi is a big center. So they are dealing in major cities of the Pakistan. So you can see 9 regional teams, 1 team is working in Pakistan from the Cambridge. So we are having this. So this is most information. हमारा zone कौन सा है? Zone number 4. ठीक है? 1 team from out of 9 is working in Pakistan. Then we are having stages of journey through CAIE. ये हमने देखना है. Which of these informations are very important? Stages हैं Cambridge primary. That is 5 to 11 years old. It's not properly visible, but I can tell you. This Cambridge primary education is from class 5 to class 11. It is written broad and balanced curriculum. So they are having a very broad curriculum. Balanced curriculum है. 10 subjects are available, but in Pakistan, normally the schools are asking the students to appear for 3 subjects, and those subjects are English, mathematics, and science. So you will be finding this primary education, which is Cambridge primary. What is happening? They are providing a syllabus, and many schools are appearing for these examination. Those schools who are willing to move to O level, they can start practice this thing. They can select in the beginning some students, those who are very intelligent and creative, to appear for their exam. You will be getting register of your name for this one according to your PK number, which is allocated for every school, and then they will be sending syllabi for science, English, and mathematics. Students have to prepare according to that syllabus. You will be working on that. Special books are available for them, and then they are sending papers from the UK, and those papers are conducted in the schools, and they are sent back to the Cambridge. They are checked there, and evaluation is given to us in the form of grades. Is it clear? So we are having first examination. Normally class 4 and 5 students are appearing for that, and this is having the information and knowledge from 5 to 11 years of age. Then it is Cambridge Lower Secondary. 11 to 14 years of age students can be handled through this program, and you can see again students are appearing for 3 papers: English, mathematics, and science. Same 3 papers, and syllabus is coming. Books are available. Students of class 8 normally are prepared by the schools, and their names are registered with the Cambridge University, and examination is done, and then after that we are having the results for the students from the Cambridge. This is the second program by the Cambridge University. Then after this, a very major program is starting, which is equivalent to our matriculation. Those students who are doing matric in Pakistan, that is equivalent to Cambridge upper secondary. Excuse me. Let me have a Cambridge upper secondary, this is called. Now you can see a wide, here you will be finding wide choice of subjects. ये limited नहीं है. पहला एग्जाम का नाम है Cambridge IGCSE with 70 plus subjects. 70 plus subjects are available all over the world, and examination name is IGCSE. Second program is Cambridge O level with 40 plus subjects. Now IGCSE internationally होता है, GCSE is in UK only. In UK when you go, people don't know O level. आप किसी पूछेंगे what is O level, उन्हें पता होगा. Because there was a time many years back, आप कह सकते हैं कि 30-35 साल पहले they were having O level certification. फिर उसका नाम चेंज करके उन्होंने GCSE कर दिया, और इंटरनेशनली उसके अगेंस्ट जो एग्जाम है that is called IGCSE. और हमारे पाकिस्तान में there are few schools in different cities those who are having this syllabus of IGCSE. Against the IGCSE, majority of schools are going for O level, which is having 40 plus subjects, and normally schools like to go for O levels. There is no difference in the certification, both are equivalent to matriculation, and when equivalence is given, we are getting the certification which is equal to matriculation, and it is acceptable in Pakistan, and all over the world the certificate of the Cambridge are accepted, right? So there is a third Cambridge ICE certificate. Normally it is not in Pakistan. People don't go for that because it is having some other problems. That's why normally schools are going for O level or IGCSE. Is it clear? So this is the third Cambridge upper secondary, 14 to 16 years old. हमें पता 16 साल में हमारा बच्चा मैट्रिक कर जाता है, तो ये भी उसी तरह से इवन 15 साल का बच्चा भी मैट्रिक कर जाता है. Then we are having Cambridge Advanced, which is called A level. It is from 16 to 19 years of age is required. It's equivalent to intermediate or FSC. Inter FA, FSC, intermediate we can say. And we are having Cambridge International AS and A level. There is a difference in that. AS yearly examination. A level combined 2-year examination. AS can be converted to A level, but at the moment it is not required here. That's why I don't want to go for the discussion of this thing. It has 55 plus subjects in this program. Whether a child is doing O level or IGCSE, student has to move to A level in both the cases. There is a difference of certification in that. When I will go for the conversion program, then I will let you know कि what is the difference in IGCSE certification and O level certification. लेकिन overall in Pakistan एक चीज कॉमन है, और वो मैं बताऊंगा कैसे कॉमन है और लोग किस तरह से उसमें डाउट में जाते हैं. Sometimes students are facing the problems. Okay, I worked for that for many years. और पेरेंट्स जब उस प्रॉब्लम में इंडल्ज होते हैं तो then they come to us कि अब हम क्या करें, और जब हम उन्हें बताते हैं तो they don't agree to that. वो IGCSE की क्वालिफिकेशन में प्रॉब्लम आती है, वो बताऊंगा ऐसे. 55 plus subjects are there. Cambridge Pre-U in another program is there for this age level, and they are having 20 plus subjects. And Cambridge AICE diploma is there, which is called Cambridge IPQ. So these programs are not in Pakistan. Only we are having AS and A level in Pakistan, and we are working on that all over the country. And we have, is it clear? So we can see. We can even decide, do we need to start from the primary Cambridge, or we have to start from lower secondary Cambridge, or we have to start for upper Cambridge. ये examinations दोनों जो है, they are not compulsory for us. A child is willing to do A level, तो उसको ये O level सिर्फ करना जरूरी है. ये lower secondary और primary Cambridge है, they are not compulsory. हमारी अपनी education जो है, which we are having in our school, it is accepted, right? तो वो जो certification है, which is called O level, that is required to us. Another thing I can add here, if a child is doing matriculation, बच्चे ने मैट्रिक कर लिया, now the child is willing कि मैंने A level करना है, a child can go for that. After O level, any of the child who is having 8 passing subjects of O level can join for A level. और इसी तरह से a child who is completing matriculation can go for A level. A level में फायदा क्या होता है? We have to study only 3 subjects. और FSC में कितने पढ़ते हैं? 6. Physics, chemistry, bio, math,
English, Urdu.
और इस्लामियात, उर्दू.
इस्लामियात तो नहीं, इस्लामियात तो
Option
है ना, लेकिन होते हैं. But you can see in O level वो जो पाकिस्तान स्टडीज पढ़ा है, जो इस्लामियात पढ़ा है, जो इंग्लिश पढ़ी है, वो ही आगे कर सकती है. उसके बाद आपको दोबारा नहीं पढ़ना पड़ता. But the level of that one, अभी I will go for the details, then we will find it उसका level कैसा है. So we can see we are having, यानी अब बच्चा मैट्रिक करे तो भी A level कर सकता है. अब बच्चा O level करे, the child can go for
criteria for metric student के कितने marks हो गए, then
There is no necessity for a child to go for the A level even if he didn't touch O level. A person who just completed matriculation and he didn't touch O level, he can go for the A level.
Yes. That child can go for A level, or in Pakistan he will be getting equivalence for FSC and FA both. His metric result और हर metric result plus A level के 3 grades की result की equivalence के साथ IBCC will be giving the certification. ठीक है? और many students have done it already. They have the certification, they have done university education, and they are in the practical life. That's why I am telling these things with guarantee. ठीक है? ऐसी नहीं बात.
Actually, it was not in the knowledge.
That's why I am giving this information to you. Now I am coming for the subject selections. We are going for O levels. Why subject selection is important for students? Number one, it determines the career path in which field you have to move. Accordingly, you need to choose the subjects in O level at the first stage. उसमें फिर मैं आपको ये भी अभी बता दूंगा कि if you are going for particular subjects just like physics, chemistry, bio, तो what are the benefits? और अगर आप bio छोड़ देते हैं तो क्या क्या fields आपके close हो जाएंगे? तो it determines the career path when you are choosing the subjects at O level. आप अपना path एक define कर सकते हैं कि I have to go to this field. Then make school life enjoyable. When you are coming to O level, तो ये नहीं है जिसमें हम पढ़ते जाते हैं. We are a part of activities in the school, and many things are there which you have to impart with the students so that they are coming for co-curricular activities and extracurricular activities. It is very important for this O level degree because our child not only need the certification, our child need confidence. ठीक है? Whenever he is appearing in anyone else, तो उसको बोलना आता हो. You can see, I guarantee you this thing. You can find a student who has done O level with passing grades like E grades, and you may ask to talk to 100 people. That child can comfortably speak to them. And on the other hand, you can find a child who have position in matriculation, and when you are asking some question, the child is unable to give the answers. This is the difference. So that's why these co-curricular and extracurricular activities are very important if you want to have a program of O level in the schools. Then increases chances of academic success. O level degree providing you many chances to improve your academics. और इसमें knowledge based भाषा है. That's why no cramming, no seeing question is in the paper. If it is maths paper, there are 2 papers of math, 100 marks and 80 marks. Even one single seed question and part will not be there in the paper. All questions are unseen. So you can see knowledge will be there. It means back end पे क्या है? Concepts are clear. When the concepts are clear, you can go for anything. So these are the this is things. I'm moving for that. Guidelines when choosing subject. This is your duty as a school. You must have a person who can guide the parents के selection of subjects कैसे करनी है. First of all, motivation होती है कि you want कि हमारा बच्चा engineer बने या doctor बने या business field में जाए. तो motivation should be there behind that. That motivation उस बच्चे की self भी हो सकती and from the parent side it can be. But you need to see a child should be motivated that I have to go for O level certification. पहले उसने अपना mind make up करना है. Until the mind is not made up, it's not possible to achieve this degree. क्योंकि बच्चे को सबसे पहले काम उसी ने करना है. No other can help the child. Only to see. Then another thing we have to see. One thing normally we are thinking कि O level बड़ा मुश्किल है और बच्चे नहीं कर सकते. जो weak बच्चे. But I have seen weak students can easily do O level instead of matriculation. You can see matric syllabus is not less. It's too lengthy syllabus. Reason is that only cramming system is going on in our matriculation. That's why students feel like this कि यार यही सवाल आने इसको रट्टा लगा लो पेपर में आएगा मैं कर दूँगा. ऐसे even MCQs are included by the board. And those MCQs list is given by the teacher. इसी में से आएगा इनको याद कर लो. ऐसे ही होता है. But you can see in O level when an MCQs paper is coming in front of us, you have to think for each and every MCQ. कि उसकी 4 ऑप्शन है, which option is correct, you need to think and knowledge will be applicable on that. There is a difference. यहाँ पे कोई आप उनको नहीं दे सकते जी कि ये आंसर आ सकते हैं, ये क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं, not at all. So you can see ability should be there. If the ability is there, good grades are possible and good grades guarantee you for good universities. Then we are having interest. Which subject is interested to be? I should opt those subjects. So you need to guide the students, and that will be the first stage for them. How not to decide? Sometimes students decide the subjects. उसकी क्या reason हो सकती हैं? Your friends are taking it. Your friends are taking it. आपके दोस्त ले रहे, मैंने भी ये subject ले लिया. Whether I am liking or disliking the subject. पहली बात. At this stage, we have to guide the parents and the student to don't go for this. You need to see your interest. कि आपको किसमें ज़्यादा रुचि है. If you don't like bio, don't take bio. You can take computer science. You like biology, but you are not taking bio because your friends are not taking. It's not a good decision. So you need to guide them. Your favorite teacher is teaching it. अब आपका एक favorite teacher है, वो subject में पढ़ा रहा है तो मैंने ये लेना है. और वो मैंने बायो नहीं लेनी, मैं कंप्यूटर साइंस लूंगा बिकॉज माय फेवरेट टीचर इज टीचिंग कंप्यूटर साइंस. सिर्फ इसलिए बायो छोड़ दी. तो नो नीड टू गो फॉर दिस थिंग. वी हैव टू गाइड देम कि नहीं बेटा, यू हैव टू सी योर करियर कि कहाँ जाना है आपने. अकॉर्डिंगली यू विल फाइंड. यू हैव हर्ड इट इज एन इजी सब्जेक्ट. हम मसलन बिजनेस वाले बच्चे अक्सर ये करते हैं कि व्हेन दे आर ऑप्टिंग फॉर दिस सब्जेक्ट्स लाइक अकाउंटिंग, इकोनॉमिक्स, बिजनेस स्टडीज एंड कॉमर्स. Sometimes they leave economics and they have taken commerce. अब economics क्यों छोड़ा? Because it is technical and difficult. But they don't think the economics value is so much as compared to commerce. तो जब वो future life में जाएंगे, economics subject will be helping them a lot. और उनका career उसी पे base कर रहा होगा. So that's why it is very important to guide them कि सिर्फ easy सोच के subject नहीं लें. You have to think कि आपका benefit कहाँ पे. Then you need to do it for a future career, even though you are not good at it or hate it. Sometimes you don't like one subject. आप बायो पसंद ही नहीं, माँ बाप कहते हैं मैं डॉक्टर बनाना है, आप पढ़ना शुरू कर देते हैं, but you are unable to get good results. So that's why don't compel the students to take a subject which is of your choice but not of students' choice. एक बच्चा उसको hate करता है, मैं नहीं पढ़ूँ. मेरा अपना बेटा, आखिरी बच्चा चौथा जो है मेरा, he has studied biology in O level. A level में कहता है मैंने biology नहीं लेनी उसने, because he don't like bio. But his subject is excellent. ऐसा नहीं है, A star वाला बच्चा है, but he don't like bio. He don't want to be a doctor. मेरी बड़ी बेटी ने bio नहीं पढ़ी A level में, सिर्फ इस बात की मैंने bio पढ़ ली तो मेरी अम्मा ने मुझे डॉक्टरी में डाल दिया. तो she is engineer nowadays. और engineering करके job वो literature की कर रही है. You can see variety in O and A level students. She did O level with bio, then A level with physics, chemistry, mathematics, and literature in English, and after that she did electrical engineering from Pyas. Then after that she started a job of engineering with PTCL as a manager. Then she left the job after 2.5 years and she joined a company, international company, Front Story, as our content manager. Now she has changed her job and she is a technical writer with an Indian company. So you can see variety in these students. I have given just one example from my own home, and you will be finding the variety of students in O and A level. When they did it, when they start this working, ultimately उनको पता होता है हमें क्या करना है. They don't like कि हमारे लिए किसी को कहा जाए कि हमें जॉब लेके दें. They don't like it. They want to find their own place themselves. ये बात है, फर्क है बहुत बड़ा. So we can see this is very important. अब हम बात पे आते हैं जी O level प्रोग्राम. Okay, what is the program? इसमें क्या क्या हमें मिलेगा? कौन से subjects involved हैं? First of all, we will see we are having subject classification, compulsory subjects, then optional subjects, then additional subjects are also available. Normally when we are starting a new school, we don't go for additional subjects, but I want to give you the whole information so that you people are well aware about the things. आपको पता होना चाहिए ना, क्योंकि आप एक प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट करना चाह रहे हैं इन अ न्यू सिटी. ऑलरेडी जनाब का लोग जंग इज डूइंग इट, ठीक है, वहाँ एक बहुत बड़ा प्रोग्राम है उनका ग्रेजुएट लेवल, दे आर ऑलरेडी सक्सेसफुल इन दैट. And when some other schools are coming in this field, तो competition develop होता है, then more number of students are coming in this, ठीक है, era. तो ये आपको नजर आएगा कि ये कैसे है. तो here you can see we are having compulsory subjects, optional subjects and
Additional subject. Additional subject.
First one compulsory. हमारे मैट्रिक के compulsory subjects कौन कौन से हैं?
English, Urdu, Maths.
English, Urdu, Math,
Islamic, Pak studies.
and Spanish. Same 5 subjects are compulsory in O-level. In Pakistan, you can't move until government don't give you the permission. Government of Pakistan and education system of Pakistan are bound है, and all the things are done with the Cambridge and government. They know each other कि क्या करना है, क्या चीज लानी है. Without permission, nothing can be done. So there are 5 compulsory subjects: English language, then Urdu. उसमें मैंने 2 तारीख है. First language Urdu,
Second language.
second language Urdu, then mathematics,
Islamic and
Pakistani. These are the 5 subjects. First language Urdu and second language Urdu both are available. If a child is good in Urdu, that child must take first language Urdu. जिसका उर्दू अच्छा है, जिसे नसर, नज़म, गज़ल अच्छी तरह आती है और वो बहुत अच्छी उर्दू लिख सकता है, that child can get A star easily in Urdu first language. Second language Urdu का रिजल्ट हमेशा थोड़ा सा नीचे होता है as compared to first language of Urdu. First language में अगर 30 A star है out of 40, तो second language में आप तुम्हें वीक बच्चे लेते हैं तो हो सकता है 2 या 3 A star. ठीक. So you can see it is a one thing in the real life which is going on, and we are having many examples. But some schools are there, those who are offering second language only, क्योंकि उनकी उर्दू बड़ी वीक होती है बच्चों. They are studying all the subjects in English. एक बेचारा अकलौता उर्दू होता है, उसको टाइम ही को नहीं देता. That's why they are weak in Urdu. तो उनके लिए second language is a good option because they can easily pass it and they can get A or A star or B any of them. So these are the 5 compulsory subjects. Either first language or second. एक लेना होता है, दोनों नहीं लेने होते. Okay, you can have a break for how many minutes? 15 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes यानी 25 मिनट हो गए. ठीक है. So you can have a break, enjoy your time. I will be coming back. फिर आपको हम आगे चलेंगे कि हमने क्या किया.
Please sit there and we will serve the lunch.
ओके. इसलिए आपको ये
Refreshment box,
आप यहाँ
basically.
चल भी सकते हैं प्लीज. रिफ्रेशमेंट बॉक्स से जाएंगे तो देन यू कैन सिट एंड यू कैन बस कर देंगे.